Alright fam, the name is Xander or R, and I am here to bring you my January TBR. Now before we get into the fun things, I am going to tell you my little TBR for the Rent Readathon. So the first book that I'm going to try and read for the Rent Readathon is Can't Take That Away. Audrey over at Perpetual Pages is phenomenal and sent me this ARC because they got 2 and I was like, bless, I need this book in my life. It's going to be covering 2 of the Roger prompts. It covers contemporary because it's a contemporary, and it covers a book about music because it's about musical theater, and I'm counting that. Basically it's about a genderqueer person, and so I assume they're AMAB because they auditioned for the role of Elphaba in the school's production of Wicked, and there's like a whole thing like about it, so I assume that's why it's a big deal. But yeah, they're genderqueer. I love reading books about non-binary and genderqueer protagonists. We need more of them. And I love the idea of trans theater because it's lit. Between Perfect and Real was fantastic. I'm assuming this is going to be fantastic. But yeah, so that covers 2 of the Roger prompts. And since that's only 2 prompts and each character has 3, I decided that I wasn't going to go with all of the Roger prompts because I actually can't remember what the 3rd one was. But I was like, I think it was addiction. I think it was read a book that has like struggles with addiction in it. And I was like, nah, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna do a Mimi prompt because, you know, Roger and Mimi are a couple. So one of her prompts is read a book about HIV or AIDS, and for that prompt I'm going with Where We Go From Here by Lucas Rocha. So Where We Go From Here is, I'm reading the description now because I couldn't remember what it was about. It's about 3 different people. One's been just diagnosed with HIV, one just tested negative for HIV, and one has been living with HIV for the past 3 years. And they're all in Brazil, which I think is really cool because I don't read a lot of like non-Eurocentric books, and like that's cool. I like Brazil as a setting. Like, I don't read it a lot, if at all. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm listening to it on audiobook. There are 3 different narrators, so, you know, it's gonna be lit. So that's what I'm reading for the Rent Readathon. I hope you enjoy, like, my Roger Mimi mashup. Even though we all know that Angel and Collins are the superior couple in Rent. Oh, also, one of the Angel prompts is read a book about a trans character, so Can't Take That Away also technically counts as an Angel prompt. But yeah, I was going for like a Roger Mimi mashup because they're a couple. I thought that was cool. I'll have more info on the Rent Readathon in the description down below because I don't remember it off the top of my head, and I already started filming this, so I'm not gonna stop. So anyway, now on to the bulk of the TBR, which is actually just gonna be 3 books because 5 books seems like a doable TBR for me. And to get those 3 books, we are going to be using my lovely Oracle cards. I know you couldn't see my mouth just then, that was kind of weird. But anyway, they look like this on the back. And my coworker gave them to me, for Christmas, and I was like, sweet. So I've done like some low-key readings with them. I'm not like super huge into like tarot and oracle and stuff like that, but I think it's fun to, like, you know, try and do. So what I did is I went through the meanings of each card and I assigned books to them based on their meanings. Honestly, the meanings aren't super accurate to the books, but like, I got a vibe. I was like, okay, this is the card, this is the book. I only did the Earth cards because that's already 11, I believe. and I didn't want, there's 40, and I didn't want to do 40. So I was like, I'll just pick one element and do that. Maybe in future rounds of this, I will do different elements. So yeah, it's gonna be cool, you know? It's gonna be lit. I should probably get to shuffling so I can actually pick out a book. I'm really bad at shuffling, so, you know, if one falls out, we're just gonna go with that because that's what you're supposed to do, but it's probably just because I'm bad at shuffling, and I'm trying to shuffle like in camera so you can see it, but like it's a little hard. But anyway, let's see what the first one is. It's the motherfucking stag. So spoiler alert, I've actually filmed this video, just the Oracle cards part, 3 times before. And I've gotten the stag twice out of those 3 times. So I think that's just a sign that I need to read the book. And rather than like show you guys like up close what the sticky notes look like, I'm just gonna pull the book because I don't feel like putting the camera back on the tripod. So the stag is, I'll show it to you. I'll show you the artwork here. I'll show you the artwork first because the artwork is really pretty. So as you can see, the stag card is really beautiful, and I am in love with the art on these cards. Honestly, it's so good. And then the stag book that I chose, you can see my shitty handwriting, is Alice in Wonderland. So I'll take this off. Alice in Wonderland by Simon James Green. I haven't read any of Simon James Green's books, but you know, now I'm going to. I got this because I added it to my wish list, and my uncle bought me some books off of my wish list, so I was like, hell yeah. I didn't really ask for books for Christmas, and I forgot that he had my wish list, to be honest. So when they came, I was like, who sent me these books? And then I got the Amazon note, and I was like, oh, he's really cool. He's an author, so I'll leave a link to like where his, I'll leave a link to his Twitter down below, and then you can like find his links from there. I feel like that's a good option, even though I don't think he's active on Twitter right now. But anyway, he got me Alice in Wonderland, and from what I remember from the first time I read the synopsis of this book, it's about a guy named Alex who goes to work at this place called Wonderland, and what else? He thinks his bad luck is about to change, but nothing is as it seems in Wonderland. So there you go. That's kind of a synopsis. And that's the card. I don't remember the meaning of this card. I just know that it gave me Alice in Wonderland vibes. So now we're going to shuffle them again, because you're supposed to, I think, shuffle between each thing. But I'm not going to like shuffle them too much. Like, I think this is going to be it, because I don't want to talk randomly for too long. But anyway, this next card is going to be, it's upside down, but it's the Badger, which is another card that I pulled before. Y'all, these Oracle cards are trying to tell me something, and it's to read these fucking books. Here is the artwork. I'll see if I can get it to zoom in better. So there we go. There is the Badger card. It's also really good artwork, and I am really digging it. And the Badger book is, yep, it's Trail of Lightning, which I'm trying to get without taking the other sticky notes off the other books. Cool. It fell off. Where did it go? Alright, so yeah, okay. You can't see, but Badger was written on this. It just fell off. I know you can't see it because it's not focused. See, it says Badger in terrible handwriting. And as you can see, it's Trail of Lightning. Trail of Lightning is like a Monster Hunter book with like Navajo lore in it, I believe. So I'm really excited to read it. I really need to read more Native books, and I know this is one that is pretty highly regarded. And I know Rebecca Roanhorse is also a pretty highly regarded author. So I want to read this, and I want to also read some of her other books. I know Black Sun just came out, and that was supposed to be pretty good. So yeah, my roommate got me this for Christmas off my wish list, which was very nice. And yeah, this is the second time I'm pulling this book, so obviously the Oracle cards want me to read this book. And finally, let's shuffle some more. Again, I'm shuffling them the wrong way. I can see the cards when I do that. Gotta shuffle them so you don't see the fucking cards when you're shuffling. And honestly, when you're actually doing this, you're supposed to shuffle until you like feel it's time to stop. But I'm just gonna stop now because I don't have anything random to talk about while I'm shuffling these cards. So I don't know if this is gonna be upside down or not, but it's the mole. Okay, so I have not pulled the mole before. So this is like, it really wanted me to read Alice in Wonderland and Trail of Lightning, but it wanted to give me another book that I hadn't pulled before. And that's actually, yep, that's Taste of Honey. So it's Taste of Honey, as you can see. Taste of Honey has a really tiny spine, so it wouldn't fit on the spine, so I kind of had to put it on the book. I don't think I showed you the artwork on the mole, so here is the artwork on the mole. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. So yeah, this is the artwork on the mole. Moles are kind of weird, but I feel like this artwork is pretty cool. But anyway, the book is A Taste of Honey, which I got recommended through my TBR service, that I was gonna make a video about and then just didn't. I'm on my third round now. I don't know if I should make a video or not about it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want a reading vlog of like me reading the books that my TBR service recommends. I almost am done with the last three that they recommended me. They recommended me Witchmark, the remaking of Corbin Whale, and The Space Between Worlds. I have read the first two and I'm finished. I'm currently reading the last one. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments if you want that. If you don't want that, that's fine, because it's gonna be a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but like, you know, it's a vlog, so it's gonna be a lot. Anyway, A Taste of Honey is a fantasy, I believe, and I think it has cheetahs in it, because there's a cheetah on the cover. But I know it's queer, and I think it's about like royalty. Yeah, so there's apparently dragons, but yeah, there's some royalty shenanigans, and a Master of Beasts shenanigans, and soldier shenanigans, and you know, yeah, it's a fantasy, and it just is really short, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. I really hope I do anyway. So yeah, we got the mole and A Taste of Honey. We got the stag and Alice in Wonderland. And then we got the badger and Trail of Lightning. I don't know how I'm gonna do the thumbnail for this video, but we'll figure it out. Let me know in the comments what you are reading in January, and if you are participating in the Rent Readathon, and which team you're joining if you're doing the Rent Readathon, because I would like to know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.